What's up, YouTube? Josh Kiffle coming back with another video, and this is actually a video that I've been wanting to do for a month now, but you know, I just wasn't able to do it because you know both of my devices wouldn't allow me to. Like, there was a lot of space on my device, so I had to clear up some space, and also, you know, I've been busy, been out and about, so I never really got the time to do this video. But this is a video that actually is gonna be very it's gonna touch very close to home for me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you watching this video, you guys will feel the same way. So with that being said, in case you guys have been living under a rock or just totally unaware of, you know, what's going on in the world or popular culture or whatever, I'm pretty sure most of you know that five-time NBA champion, and I think I believe 3-time All-Star Kobe Bryant has passed away in a helicopter crash. And right now I'm just going to say that up until this day, I'm still deeply affected and hurt by it. I really am. I'm really hurt by this occurrence. I'm just at a loss of words. I still don't believe it's real. I still, in my mind, I still think that Kobe's still here on Earth when he's really not. When I found out about, you know, well, I wouldn't say I found, like, at first, you know, I thought it was fake. It was possible it was fake. When the news started coming out about this, I actually went straight to my phone. I typed in on Google, you know, Kobe Bryant death hoax, and you know, out of hopes that I would find something, you know, proving that this whole news was invalid and it was just a hoax and none of it was true. I was actually digging and searching, hoping that this was all just a hoax. And then, you know, moments later, on Facebook, I see a update on Forbes, because I'm actually subscribed to Forbes on Facebook. I have a like for their page. So, you know, I get, you know, hold on, give me one sec. What's up, everybody? I'm back. I had quite a bit of stuff to do today. I had to go to work. I had to go to the bank, and, you know, I didn't really have time to complete the video right after my interruption, so I'm going to complete it now. I know, yes, I'm in a totally different setting, and the change in the time of day is totally drastic. But, you know, that's what happens when you lead a busy life. But, like I was saying, Kobe had passed pretty much a month ago at this point, January 26th. And I'm still very much affected by it and still very much hurt by it. I know his daughter was with him on the flight. You know, they were going to a basketball game. They were actually attending a tournament for his daughter. Like, she was an aspiring, you know, basketball player. She wanted to play in the professionals, you know, eventually in the future. She wanted to go to college at UConn University, and well, none of that got to come. None of that was able to come to fruition because of this tragedy that occurred last month. And when I think of this, or whenever I read, I'm on social media and I read stories regarding this whole incident, I think, wow. I think, wow, why? Like, just why? Like, why? Out of all people, why? Out of all athletes, out of all celebrities, why Kobe? Why? Why did he have to leave us now at this time? And this isn't even a man who's like really that old and up there in age, who's done everything he could possibly do in his lifetime. This is a guy who's, even though he had already finished his basketball career, had a lot more to offer the world. He had a lot more to do. He had a lot more that he could do, and so did his daughter. You know, I grew up watching Kobe ever since the whole three-peat era. With him and Shaq, and you know, then of course later on that same decade, 7 years later, after the last championship of the three-peat, which was 2002, the 2009 finals. I watched that too, and also the 2010 finals. I pretty much was one of Kobe's biggest fans, hands down. You know, I loved to sit in front of the TV and watch him play. That was like my one of my favorite pastimes. You know, and to hear that he's gone, is just very. I'm just at a loss of words. I can't even describe how I feel that he's gone. When when the news broke, I was devastated. I was devastated. Really, I really was. I actually felt. I actually did end up crying later on that day because I've known him on TV for like since I was like what 7 years old. I've been watching him for that long, and so in a way, it kind of felt like I knew him personally. It kind of felt like a family member that you see every so frequently. And I just can't believe he's of this earth no more. And I was actually trying to hold back tears that very day. I ended up crying at night, in a dark room, in a dark room. I was actually by my friend's house at the time. I was by a friend's house at the time, and they had allowed me to, sleep. Well, I didn't really actually sleep over, but I was laying down in the bed for some time. I was laying down, hearing all this from earlier that day. I was just crying. I was just bawling. My eyes were running like a raging river when I found out that Kobe had died. No lie, my eyes were running like a raging river. I mean, really, this seems so unreal. This still seems so unreal. Like Kobe? Kobe no longer here? I mean, there's no way this is true. This has got to be some nightmare or some bad dream that you can't wake up from. It can't be real. At least that's how it feels sometimes. I mean, tell me it was somebody else, another athlete or another celebrity, and I would probably believe you that they were gone, but not Kobe. In no way would I believe you. And I tell you, life isn't fair. It isn't fair at all. Life is not fair. Both him and his daughter had aspirations for the future, and they had a lot to look forward to. And it's like it's just gone. And now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do feel for the other 7 people that were attending the flights, and I also do feel for their families too. Rest in peace to all of them too, because your life, their lives matter too. Their lives certainly do matter. But the only reason why I'm focused on Kobe in this particular video is because I know him, and I looked up to him as a role as like an idol and a role model. He was my number one idol because I've been a Kobe fan, and I've been a Lakers fan since for like over the last decade. Over the last decade, I've been my fandom of Kobe and the Lakers have been have ran through my veins. I was die hard. I'm die hard Kobe fan forever, forever, forever. Sometimes I think to myself, how will I go forward? Knowing that my idol is no longer here, because not only did I find value in watching him play on TV, I kind of had a connection with Kobe that runs even deeper than basketball. When it came to succeeding in whatever I did, and proving other other people who would like to talk crap and other people who would doubt me, Kobe would be the first person that came to mind for me. He would be the first person that came to mind. I would think of him and all the trials and tribulations he had to go through on the court, like during the beginning of his career, where a lot of people doubted him, and he was pretty much put on the spot to have to prove all of his critics wrong. And a few years later, he ended up winning championships, and he had proved all his haters wrong. He came out as one of the best NBA players of all time. When I thought of him, that kind of instilled a drive within me in whatever I do, even though I personally may not play a lot of ball, but in other aspects of my life, his drive, his motivation to do great and prove the people who've doubted him wrong, that instilled that in that energy, you know, comes from him. It's it's like it's something influential. It's like, how do I explain it? It's like, since he's my idol, I look to him in, times where, I'm feeling down and out, and I think of him and tell myself, hey, just like Kobe, you're gonna show them all that, you're great. You're great, Gio. You're great. And you're gonna prove those shit talkers wrong. That's the feeling that Kobe gave me. And that's the reason why I feel so I feel just so devastated. I feel so. Sorry about that, guys. My finger had accidentally touched a button on my phone, so the video got cut off once again. But there was just something. No, what am I saying? There wasn't something. There was an energy that I got from Kobe, and still do, that makes me want to do better and be the best I can be and prove all my shit talkers wrong. That's what he did. That's what he does to me, and that's what he does to a lot of people. He makes you want to become better in everything that you do. That's no lie. And that's no lie. And already the year 2020 has been off to a very bad start. It's been off to a terrible start. And this, I have to say, tops it all. This really tops it all. It's just a shame. I've never gotten a chance to meet Kobe personally. I would have loved to have met him in person. I would have loved to have met him, and taken a picture with him. But I'm never going to get the chance to do that. I'd just like to let Kobe know that he's really impacted me in a positive way. He's really had a positive impact on me, and I am greatly devastated by by the fact that he's no longer here with us. I am. Not a day goes by that I don't think of him. Not a day. And honestly, I don't think I want to watch the NBA for a while, especially not old clips of, Kobe playing back, in his earlier years, with Shaq in the early 2000s, or the three-peat era. And the reason why is because I just can't, bear to think that, all these years I've been watching him, after all these years, he's just, it's like, he's just no longer here in physical form. You know, it's really going to take me a while to get over all of this. It is. Yes, I know it's life. People die. You know, people can't live forever. Well, actually, in the future, yeah, people will live forever. Yeah, in case you guys haven't known, radical life extension technologies coming our way, and we will live forever. It's a possibility, but anyway, I digress. Um, I'm not gonna get off topic on this video. I won't be able to watch old NBA clips of Kobe for a while because I still it's still unreal real to me that he's no longer here. Why? Just why? If you guys could have seen me what the very day that the news broke out, you wouldn't believe it was me. You would have seen a side to me that you know of course I normally wouldn't show on video. I wouldn't show on tape. You would. A lot of celebrities have been, leaving us in recent years before their time. Within the last decade, actually. I mean, Michael Jackson, um, Whitney, Robin Williams. Now, this this death is one that's really gonna affect me for the longest time. And I really mean this. It really is gonna affect me for the longest time. I mean, just the thought of this, makes kind of brings a tear down my eye. It really it really does make tears want to just start flowing from my eyes. I'm not gonna get over this. I won't get over this anytime soon. I can't. I'm still a big Lakers fan, but it's just not the same without Kobe. And I don't mean just him, being retired and not playing for the team anymore. I mean him not being on this earth. It's just crazy. One moment you're here, next moment you're gone. And I really blame this pilot. I really blame the pilot of the aircraft for the deaths of all those people. I really think he was just looking to make money. He's just being a greedy bastard that just wanted to make a quick buck, and he didn't care whose lives he endangered in the process. That's what I think. That's how I feel about all this whole situation, this whole incident. He didn't care about he didn't give a flying you know what about other people's lives. He just wanted money, and in the process of ending his own life, he ended nine other nine other people's lives, or eight other people's lives, including a legend that meant so much to me. This, this world is screwed up. This world is really fucked. Excuse my language. They're really effed. They're really fucked. I mean, you see that the weather does not permit you as a pilot to go flying. You know it's hazardous. In the LA region, there's mountains, valleys, all natural, landscapes, that come above sea level that you could hit. You can easily miss through the fog and the mist and hit, and yet you're still going to go into the air and fly. Like, seriously. There's people like that cost other people their lives. There's really people like that cost other people their lives. I mean, is it really protocol for you as a pilot to go fly a helicopter in foggy, misty weather? The clouds were as thick as milk, and you're going to go fly. You're going going to grant passengers permission to fly on the aircraft. That's just crazy. That's just insanity. Insanity, total insanity. And this is the result. I don't know what else to say, man. If money is all that much of all that matters in this world, then we really need to get our priorities straight and get our minds right, because it's a love for money that's causing people to lose their lives. It's love of money that's causing, this world to go into complete chaos. I mean, yeah, obviously the pilot lost his life too, but he took nine other people along with him. All I have to say is rest easy, Kobe. You know, I'll miss you and I'll love you forever. I'm forever one of your biggest fans. I'll forever be one of your biggest fans. And I will continue on your legacy through everything that I do. Whether it be, career, the pursuit, like just being in university, pursuing a career. It doesn't only have to be basketball. It could be anything. I will continue on your legacy through being great, and I'm pretty sure other people will continue on your legacy through being great and helping motivate others to be great. And also rest easy to your daughter Gigi. It's sad that, this was an untimely departure, an unexpected departure from this world, but when you have idiots like Astro, I don't even remember the pilot's name. It's like it honestly sounded like a Russian name. I don't know. Well, when you have idiots like him, money grubbing idiots like him, this is the kind of stuff that happens. Rest easy, Kobe and Gigi. Mamba Sita. You will be greatly missed. And you were loved by not only just me, but many. That's all I gotta say in this video. Please, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share. Share your favorite memory of Kobe, watching him, play during his 20-year career. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.